Hey guys, David, welcome back to my channel. Hey, today is going to be a quick washing on the 22 Gladiator Mojave. So I'm just showing you my garage. This is my soon-to-be showroom detail garage. I'm constantly working on it, just a passion. You know, I am not a detailer or a professional detailer by any means. Just a hobbyist or just someone who just enjoys cleaning my cars. My wife's car. So so I keep slowly adding things. I want to show you guys real quick before we get this thing going on cleaning the Mojave, but I've just added the Adams rack, which is super cool. You can put some bottles, polishers and compounds, some sprays, that sort of thing. I think I'm going to add one more, maybe above this, just to get some more out here, to get it out of my cabinet, to make it more organized. Down below, I just added the holder for my polisher, which I just got. Little something on the Mojave. I just got it ceramic coated, so I don't believe I'm going to really need the polisher for that. But we just had a bunch of ice or snow this last week here in Oklahoma, and so it's thawed out and got a little wind out there, so hopefully that's not a big deal on camera with my microphone, but we're going to just do a quick wash. I'll show you guys a little power washing setup that I got to do a quick wash on the vehicle using some of these products here from the Wheel and Tire Cleaner, gel, that sort of thing. So, and I just added also, guys, the CoxReel. Showed this in a previous video, but my wife has actually used this more than me, but it's still awesome. You know, got the interchangeable connectors, you know, and easily, you know, roll this sucker out. And then I have now added over here on the wall a switch to easily turn on, and I made it a different color switch so it didn't match the rest of them, so we know exactly which one was which. But super easy, super cool. So now we can detail. I didn't want to put anything on this wall, still have the Tesla logo, got the Tesla in the garage. So, and it stays mostly clean. Now, I did get the buffer to start working on the Tesla. Now, I've had some people tell me that you can't do any kind of buffing or whatever on a wrap, but I have seen several people who have done it. So at low speeds with quite a bit of compound to make sure that there's no high heat where you're burning into the actual vinyl itself. The only reason I want to do some polishing on it is because I have several places where there's some scuffs and I have no idea where they came from. So that'll be in another video. I'm going to play around with that. Hopefully I don't ruin it, but I'll get that, like I said, in a later video. So stay tuned, and I want to get this Tesla out of the garage, get out in the street, move the Mojave, and we'll get started on getting this thing washed. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so we're going to get started. So I have the VE52 power washer. I got it last year. It's been a great washer, but I guess one flaw that's come about, or a defect or whatever, you'll see as I turn it on, once it fills the hose, it starts surging. And from what I read, it's saying because of using a 50-foot hose, maybe it wasn't designed for that, or just anyway, they have an update coming out, or an updated one coming out. So I may end up either trying a shorter hose, like a 30-foot hose or something like that, or I may just replace this unit and check out the newer one, the newer model. So again, you turn it on, fills up the hose, and then once it fills it up, it'll surge. It's kind of annoying, so we'll turn it off. But for the most part, it still works great. Now, I use the Adams Mega Foam, and I typically put for a single washing, I just put an ounce in, and I use the PF22. Yeah, this is probably one of the more expensive foam cannons. One of. There's more. There's other models that are more expensive, but I highly recommend this one. Man, this is one of the few pieces. This I really, really love. Don't regret buying. And then this gun, the SGS-28. This thing is awesome. I like it because it rotates all the way around, so you can sit there and go back and forth without it twisting your hose. So huge plus. So we're going to just do a quick wash today. Like I said, I just got it ceramic coated. It's not super dirty, but it is a little bit just from the snow. So we're going to do a quick wash on it. And typically I do a rinse of the whole vehicle, and then I'll clean the tires first, and then I'll rinse those, and then I'll foam the whole car, and then wash it, rinse it, and then dry it off. So, and then clean the tires with some tire gel from Chemical Guys. So let's get to it. Let's get this baby washed. Alright, I'm going to start with these tires. I got the Adams wheel and tire cleaner. So we'll get this prep here, get the right spray size. Yeah, there we go. Has good mist on there. And I use a soft bristle on these. Doesn't need hard scrubbing. And then I need to get those little small, I've seen the little brushes to kind of get in between these areas, almost like a paintbrush. I need to probably get some of those just to get the tires even better, to get in between these spokes. And I was just clean on the outside. Okay. All right. Again, this is just mainly a quick wash, and then a little rinse. Now you can hear the Active 52 over there surging. Hi guys, this is my favorite part. Woo-wee! This thing foams. Look at that. Woo! This is a foam cannon by the C1. Woo-wee. Get it all foamy. All right, so now they got all nice and foamy. My favorite part, by the way. And the foam smells super good. The Mega Foam from Adams. I don't know why, it just smells good. So now, because my car is not really that dirty right now, typically I would do a 2-bucket method, have a clean water bucket, and then my soapy bucket. But I'm just gonna do the soapy bucket because, like I said, the truck's really not that dirty. But I try to go one direction on the whole thing. And I don't have to really, you know, I usually let the soap do most of the work, so I'm not really scrubbing hard. Just kind of wiping across all the panels. Again, I'm not doing a total detail on this thing today. I'm really just doing a quick wash, you know, just to get all the salt and stuff off of it from the snow we just had and that was on the streets, and the dirt and all the stuff that came up on the truck during that kind of bad weather spell we had. So got so much. So now some people will use two rags, one for the upper half, one for the lower half. And typically I do have a different color one for the lower half, but again, the truck or the Jeep Gladiator is not really that dirty. So I'm just sticking with one. course, I am short, and the truck has a little bit of lift on it, so I don't try to kill myself here trying to walk around it. Step it over my bucket. Now, I'm still trying to decide what to do with this front bumper. If I want to keep it, change it out. I know all the serious Jeep guys, they don't like to keep much stock. They want to change them out. So I'm good with that too. But I got the rigid radiant seeing lights. I love those. They don't shoot very far, but they're super bright. I want to upgrade those, not upgrade, I want to add to those for some long range lights. Kind of looking at the KCs, the Flex, I think it's called a Flex 4 eras, something like that. Let me know if you guys have tried those or if you have a suggestion. I like the idea of putting in the 5-inch or so square on the front bumper in the middle area, so for long range, shoot across or shoot down the road quite a ways. That's kind of what I'm looking at. But yeah, I'll probably just do those when I find the bumper that I want. Alright guys, we got this bad boy cleaned. As a quick wash using the foam cannon and washing down and then rinsing it. So now got the microfiber cloths. I typically have a whole bunch of these, and they're all color coded. So I have the big, oversized orange ones that I use to dry off the whole vehicle. Then I got some blue waffle towels over there that I use just for the windows, and then I got some blue, smaller microfiber cloths that I use to detail the vehicle and wipe it down. So we'll start with this and get all these water off. I'm sure I'm gonna have to go grab my step stool because I'm not a tall dude. And so I can't reach on top of this thing very well. Now, I'll tell you guys, I have thoroughly enjoyed this vehicle so far. This is my first Jeep. Never owned a Jeep before. So this is it's been a blast so far, and haven't had a chance to take it much off-roading. But I definitely have got a chance to play in the snow and ice with it. We've had snow and ice 3 different times or so already this year, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I got to play with it. Kept it 2-wheel drive, see what I could do with it. 2-wheel drive, switched it to 4 high auto, and had some fun with it. And then 4 high part time, and then took off traction control and really letting it loose to see how playing with parking lots and whatnot with some figure eights and all kinds of fun stuff. So just kind of seeing what the vehicle will do. A lot of fun, man. Whew. Looking good. I can definitely see why these vehicles are one of the most accessorized vehicles of all time. Man, there's so many things you can do to these things, and I don't know why I keep thinking I need to keep adding stuff. It's such a cool ride. More lights, different bumper, wheels and tires, lifts. I mean, it just goes on. Rocker panels, graphics. I've seen some really cool racks put on the back of these. I chose not to do a rack so far. I just did a hard top cover. It's time to get a new towel. It's a little too wet now. Grab my little step stool because I'm probably gonna need it here in a little bit. Man, that ceramic coat, I can always tell, makes a big difference on getting back to an easy shine. Not going to do anything with the inside with the vacuum today. Just doing a quick wash for the outside. Come back with the windows after this. Just trying to get, tell you what, tell how much larger this vehicle is than my other one. Typically I can drive my other vehicle with one of these towels. I'm on my second one, and it's very debatable that I go get a third. I like to get the majority of the water off using this towel, and then I'll come back with those smaller blue microfiber towels after I do the windows. Again, this is just a quick wash. But it doesn't take much. Make this thing look good, clean. And I tell you what, these lights, man, love the lights. It's crazy what they charge you to do these lights. You think those would just be standard these days, because the other lights are so bad, not very bright at all. Yeah, I don't know. I may just change out the bumper, because I want to put the round lights over here. So, oh wow, all right, doing good. So let me let's do the windows next. How many of you guys, like me, you got to get a stool out, clean your top of your ride and your window. I'm a short feller. It's all right. Oh man. I'm curious what you guys like to use for your windows. I'm a big fan of this stuff right here in this sprayer. It's right here. Sprayway. Been using this for years. So what do you guys use? I heard there's another glass cleaner out there that some people like. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I heard it's a close second, or some people even like it better than this one. I like the foaming spray myself. And I tell you what, I'm a huge fan of really clean windows. I hate dirty windows. Kind of a pet peeve of mine. Can't see squat. Hate when I can't see squat. All right, now we'll get to this side. Now, if you guys don't know what a waffle towel is, this is a waffle towel. Big, oversized towel. It's got little squares kind of things in it. This is the towel to get for cleaning windows. And again, the key is having several towels so you can rotate them, have plenty to do each cleaning. But yeah, streak free, get all the way to the edges. Does a really, really good job. I don't know how many I have over there, maybe 8 of them. Not a lot. Again, I clean mostly my car. I clean my wife's car every once in a while, but she has one of those car wash memberships, so she goes there sometimes, or most of the time now. So I guess I better do the rear window since I've got all the rest of the windows. Get my little ladder out here. So there we go, guys. Quick cleaning on the ride. Got a few streaks there, so we're going to continue on with tires and then do a final just touch up on any water streaks that came down since drying it. So let's get on to that. All right, guys, so now we're going to get on to the tires. So what I typically do, I have a cloth just for the tires, and make sure all the water is off of it. I finished drying it off with this clean microfiber cloth. All right. And sometimes, depending on if there's a bunch of water spots, I'll use like a little detail spray. You know, I've got some Zano here. I'll just light spray the rag, and then I'll wipe on the on these rims to get any extra gloss out. But I did have these ceramic coated as well. This is my first time actually cleaning it since the ceramic coating, and man, they look really good. And I'm not doing much to them at all, besides really wiping them down ever, you know, since washing it. So I love a nice, clean, shiny tire. Oh yeah, woo, buddy, woo, yeah. Yeah, that was good. That looks good. Now, this stuff. Now, one of the tire gels I found I like a lot so far is the Chemical Guys tire gel. Now, I did learn, and I showed in a previous video on my Tesla, that you can definitely use too much. Definitely. So, for the big tires, I do 2 lines, and then apply, because I don't want any sling at all. And then on these tires, just because of the way they're grooved, I go in and out after I go around the inside like this, where it's a smoother section. Then I just kind of go in and out on the outer section to get all the little side tread pieces, I guess. I don't put too much pressure, because if you put too much pressure, you're going to rip your sponge. This is a tire sponge. I believe it's from Chemical Guys as well, but you can use any sponge you want. But this seems to work really well, and it lasts for quite a while too. Now, there's a couple other tire gels I want to use that I haven't had a chance to, and if you guys have any that you really recommend for high gloss, or just really does a fantastic job on tires, let me know. Leave me in the comments down below. But this one does a pretty good job, as long as you don't overdo it, and it lasts for a while too. So yeah, look at that. I just go out to the outside edges, just feather it out. And look at that. So looks super good. I really like it. So I'm gonna go around and get all the rest of these tires, and then we'll come back and get this finished up. Alright guys, so we've got the whole truck clean, and man, it's looking really good. I got a few watermarks from just, you know, water that's dripped underneath certain things. So what I typically like to do at the very end, just to give it some time to start to dry a little bit. Now that I've got the tires, usually the tires is the last thing, and then I come back and I grab another clean, one of these small blue microfiber cloths, and I like to use a little detail spray. Here I got the Zano Grand Finale, and just do a light mist on here. And I just hit these just certain spots that got a little bit of water here, usually around the door handle areas. Oh my goodness. Whew. It is looking really, really good. Again, I'm doing a quick kind of detail wash, but just wanted to show you guys how awesome this thing looks with not a lot of effort, especially after it being ceramic coated. Get all these little streaks from the water. There's only a couple of them here. All right. Whew. I know it doesn't stay clean for long, but man, when it is, sure is not. So I'm want to wrap up this video and hope you guys like it. We got this baby clean in a pretty short amount of time. Quick wash using all the products I showed you guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, please leave them in the section down below. These videos are a lot of fun. I learned a lot of things from these videos. Either trying new products or what you guys may suggest. So again, hope you guys liked the video. So until next time, we'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.